Hello everybody, and welcome to another edition of Koopa Fantasy. My name is, of course, Koopa Fantasy. This is my Week 1 Sit 'em Stardom for the 2012 to 2013 fantasy football season. I made these videos last year. I quit about halfway through because I was really busy and kind of got lazy, but this year I will not do that. I'm going to release these videos every single week no matter what. I apologize for the fuzziness of this video. I'm kind of short on time right now. I'm just getting back to school. I'm pretty busy. But next week and every week after that, I'll make sure I record it in a higher quality video recorder and transfer it over to YouTube. But let's get going, guys, and get this underway so it's nice and quick and smooth. My stardom list starts with QB, Sam Bradford. He's looked pretty damn good so far in the preseason compared to last season when he was constantly dealing with ankle problems. His ankle's not 100% yet, and it's likely not going to be all season, but he's certainly feeling a lot better than he did last year, and he's looked pretty good in the preseason, like I said before. And in week 1, they take on Detroit in what should be a shootout. Detroit's going to put up a lot of numbers on them, and I think Sam Bradford's going to have to throw a lot in order to even try to keep up. So expect Sam Bradford to throw a lot of balls. At running back, D'Angelo Williams, he's a potential start of the week. Jonathan Stewart's looking very unlikely to play in week 1. I mean, D'Angelo Williams will be their featured running back. And whenever you can get one of these guys playing on their own without their counterpart, you know you want to go with that because they're both very talented runners. So look for D'Angelo Williams to be a great play with a full workload. And then Michael Bush for Chicago against the rebuilding Colts. I expect Forte to put up a lot of yards, but I still think Michael Bush can. It's a great chance for him to put up an early season goal line score. Also at running back, Kevin Smith for Detroit. This is looking like it could be his best fantasy performance of the year as Detroit takes on the Rams, who had a terrible run defense last year. So if you have Kevin Smith and are needing someone at running back, look to play this guy for sure. At wide receiver, we got Vincent Jackson, who takes on Carolina, who had one of the worst defenses in the league last year. I don't think they've made too many improvements this offseason, and I think Josh Freeman's going to have a bit of a bounce back year and play with Vincent Jackson, his new toy, all week long against this pretty faulty defense. And then my last wide receiver is Nate Washington for Tennessee. Take advantage of these Tennessee wide receivers and tight end this week. They're taking on the Pats, who always give up tons of yardage totals. So Nate Washington, especially now that Kenny Britt's out for the first 2 weeks, play him and look for Kendall Wright. And Jared Cook also has some pretty decent weeks. My sit-em includes Andy Dalton at QB. I think there's tons of very talented QB2s this year who could potentially be QB1s depending on what week it is. And this is a week you don't want to play Andy Dalton. He's taken on the Ravens, who always have a great defense. I think you have a way better chance with success with someone like Jake Locker versus New England, Russell Wilson taking on Arizona, or Josh Freeman versus Carolina. Running back, Maurice Jones-Drew. Be careful of this guy. There was rumors that he wasn't going to play at all in week 1. Now they're saying he's going to get third down work. Like, who knows what it's going to be by the time Sunday comes. So I would let Maurice Jones-Drew spend a week on my bench, get his legs back under him, and look to play in weeks 2 and 3, and then watch him roll from there. Cedric Benson grabbed a nice starting role when he signed with the Packers, and he's likely to be a pretty good running back this year. I just don't know if week 1 he's going to have too much success against the San Fran D. They were amazing against the run last year, as everyone knows, only allowed 1 rushing TD all year. So I don't think Benson's going to be crossing the goal line this week. My boy Reggie Bush in Miami is in tough against Houston Texans, who have a very good run defense all last year and are looking to do the same thing this year. So Reggie Bush could have a good year, but it's not going to start in week 1. Isaac Redman for the Steelers. He was looking to be their feature back for the first half of the season with Rashard Mendenhall missing, but he's got some injury problems. Second-year running back Dwyer is looking pretty dang good. So I don't think I trust Isaac Redman in week 1 the way I was looking to use him. I actually have him as a running back in a few leagues, but I'm not playing him week 1. At wide receiver, I might be sitting Torrey Smith this week. The Bengals have a pretty dang good secondary. And I see the Bengals winning this game. I just don't see them doing it by using Torrey Smith a whole lot. I think he's going to have a great season, just might have to wait till week 2 to see it. And then also Stevie Johnson, despite his actual pretty good history against all-star cornerback Darrelle Revis, I think it kind of ends here. Revis is probably not too happy about those past 2 games these guys played against each other, where Stevie Johnson obviously got the best of them. So I think Stevie Johnson's going to get shut down pretty good here. And guys, that is it for my sit 'em stardom for week 1 of the 2011-2012 football season. Make sure you check back every week to see my other sit start videos. If I have time, I'll throw up whatever else I can, whatever content I can. Check out my blog at koopafantasy.com, Koopa fantasy.com. You can also check me out at rotoask.com. I'm a featured writer on there. I'm always in the forums answering questions. I'm probably the most active guy on there. So come check me out on Twitter. I am at Blackie_Mike, BLACKIE_MIKE. So follow me there to ask me questions. I'm on probably way more than I should, so hit me up. All right, guys, that's all. See you later.